Yeah, what were you saying? Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming in my way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming in my way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again. Did I say evening? Yes, I said evening. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody's doing well out there. I don't need the hat today. It's a little too warmish at the moment. Yeah, you might hear some cracking and popping because the power around the house went out and it reset a lot of stuff, and it even affected my computer a little bit. So it's still doing it now. All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna check something. So give me 1 second. I'm definitely not hearing anything. I literally, that's why I was just sitting there for a second turning it off. You're getting resource format errors? Refresh it, Lethal. Because right now everything's looking good on my end. Oh, well, you probably heard me typing. Like I said, I was doing some last minute stuff. I honestly don't know. Everything's looking good here. Aaron, what's good? Yeah, I don't know. I've actually had it up for like 30 minutes, just pre-showing. I had it 30 minutes pre-showing, so I'm not sure what. Like I said, I walked in the house and basically we apparently took a power hit on like a mini thunderstorm or something. Because I walked in and the oven clock was flashing, the microwave was flashing, the charger for my cell phone was not running. I come downstairs and the PC was off. And when the PC's off, that usually means we had something happen power-wise around the house. Have no idea what. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are up, we are running, we are going. Like I said, it's spooks and spirits, and we're not even in October yet. That's the only thing I can figure. That's the only thing I can figure is these spooks and ghosts and goblins and lions and tigers. Oh my. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the only live interactive game show live on Twitch. We are more than a trivia show. We basically are a game show. And I gotta say that because I have seen one other streamer that's actually been giving away money. They're actually doing it through PayPal. So I gotta give them credit where credit's due. The young lady does a good job. Bad puns, but it's funny as heck when she gives them. But, ladies and gentlemen, we've been here doing this for a while, and we've been enjoying ourselves, and I hope you guys have been enjoying yourselves right along with us every Thursday. That's right, folks, we have moved from Wednesdays to Thursdays, 5:30 p.m. Central Time, and then we start Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. It can't be the mic, Sea Chicken. It honestly can't. Well, maybe it can be. Hold on. Give me a second. It might be the mic, now that I think about it. Usually, that fixes it if it's cracking. That usually fixes it if it's cracking. Like I said, some people are hearing it, some people hear it, some people don't. And I don't know why. No, if it's making the moves now, it's the microphone. If it's making the moves now, it is definitely the microphone doing it. Give me a second. Like I said, I got a couple of fixes for it. It just takes some work to do. Let me know if it's still cracking and popping. It's basically the camera mic tries to take over where the Turtle Beach mic is. So I know what it is. It's one of those, and like I said, I think it's definitely the power pop. It basically resets it, and I have to go through and I have to play with it for a while to get it back to working status. See, now if you're hearing anything, it's because I'm moving the damn thing. But where were we? So yes, it's Thursday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys have had a good week. Or if you haven't had a good week, let's hope you're working your way to a good weekend. One or the other. We'll take either or. No new prizes to show off today, so before you ask, Aaron, no, we did not buy anything. It's the middle of the week. We work during the middle of the week. We can't afford to stop off and pick anything up. But yeah, like I said, if it's cracking and popping, then it's a slight bug. Oh, duh, I know what it is. Hold on. I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what it is. And it's one of those things I may just have to work through tonight. Yeah, it's one I'm gonna have to fix. It's one I'm gonna have to fix. I know what it is. It's just a pain to work around when it does the cracking and popping, uh, which means I got to work through tonight with it as is. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, welcome to Wits. We are the one, we are the only live interactive game show. We come to you live every Thursday night, every Saturday, 5:30, where we basically give away stuff. And what's more fun than free stuff? That's the question. What is more fun than the free stuff? See, I know the problem is I'm not going to be able to check until. I know I'm not going to be able to check for a while. I know I'm not. But we got the webcam microphone off. We'll see if that helps. But like I said, it's basically the webcam and the microphone compete with one another to try to get control of the audio. And when it does that, it's going to take like a reboot, a reset, a microphone reset, and a few other things to fix it. Let's see. All right, we'll disable that one. And because the other thing I know it is the Elgato, but I've got the Elgato turned off. Or at least it better be off, or I'm going to be very, very, very upset. All right, so hopefully it's not popping at the moment on you, Sea Chicken. And no, I do not have a redo button. It's basically a microphone reset button, is basically what it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, for those few of you that are here that are paying attention to when we say there's a schedule change, we're going to get things started for you guys fast and early tonight. Just depends, Aaron. I try not to stay up past 9, so it just depends. It really just depends. Like I said, with the new schedule, I do have to get into work early, which takes a lot of fun out of my life. It really does. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are looking for the 4-letter word that you see here in front of you. And let's turn that on. So you're still here. I'm trying to figure out what's left to turn down. Because I've got everything else sound-wise off. All right. We will see what that does for now. Like I said, the funny thing is everybody claims they hear it. When I go back and listen to the archives, because I do listen to the archives when you guys say it happens, I don't hear it. I really don't hear it when you guys say it. It was like one night it was everybody claimed it. Everybody claimed it. And I went back, I listened to the archive, no clicks, no noises, no nothing. Or Sea Chicken could be making stuff up and trying to get me to like cut the stream off early. But why would you do that to me, Sea Chicken? I thought we were buddies. I thought we were friends, that sort of thing. What did I just do? Oh, I'm losing my marbles. I am totally losing my marbles today. So I don't know who else is on the channel. If you guys are hearing it, please let me know so I can do some more checking. Like I said, Power Hit does weird things to everything electronic around my house. It does weird stuff to every. Or yes, say chicken, are you drinking without me? You can't hear it unless you're watching the stream and listening. So if you don't use the headset, in other words, if you were to unhook the headset, you're not hearing it. But if you're listening through a headset, you're hearing it. I mean, it's possible. I mean, I had people swear up and down they were getting clicks on my stream earlier when I had first made the jump. You know what I'm thinking it is? If I didn't know better, I'd swear you hear the fan going in the background. If I didn't know better, I swear you were hearing the fan in the background. But ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are here, we have our mystical, magical... Why is my... Wow, I just realized something. Somehow, and like I said, and I just noticed this, somehow my entire game board got resized. I have no idea why, how, why is it? Hello, Miss Delvikins, how are you doing, my dear? Because the hamster in your internet is not working, Aaron? I don't know. That one I can't tell you. That one I can't tell you. If you'd asked me yesterday, I would have said about the same. If you'd asked me yesterday, I would have said about the same. But today is actually a pretty good day at the office. I'm trying to think. What else do I have on that might be causing this? I'm trying to think if there's something else that's causing it to pop on some people. And like I said, it's only some people that get it. It's only some people that get it. I don't know. What else do I have running? Oh, wait a minute. I know what I may have running that's doing it. I just realized what it might have been. I know what it might be, Sea Chicken. I actually have... I got a voice channel on the Discord. Alright, it's an electrical pop tapping. Alright, give me a minute. Let me try one more. I know what it is. All right, I think I know what it is now. You, I think the microphone is actually too sensitive because I did flip the microphone up today while I was working on something. And when I flip the microphone up, that might. Yeah, I'm not getting it. I am not getting it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else I've got running that might be playing microphone popper again. I know one of the things I had to do was like. All right, so you were getting it. Now see, that's me. What am I missing? What am I missing? Let me look. Let me look. It's gonna be one of those nights, isn't it? I can tell. It's gonna be one of those nights. Yeah, because I've got nothing else running. Like I said, it might be from the. It might be. All right. What I know it's like it's the only way to know is if I hear it. And like I said, the weird thing is I don't hear it in the playback ever because I've had people say it, and I'm like, I sat through 9 hours of video one day. I sat through 9 hours of video one day, trying to hear it, and it never came back up. Or it never came up for me, and it was kind of like, all right, I'm thinking somebody's pulling my leg, and they're like, no, 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 we swear we're hearing it. We swear we're hearing it. And I want to look at something on one of my words because I just looked at one of the words. I want to see what this word actually means. I'm hoping I didn't put a word I think I put in here. If I did, it's going to be very, very, very embarrassing. So give me 1 minute, guys. I want to pause the timer for a second because I do want to see something here. Give me 1 One sec. I want to see if I put a word in here I think I put in here. Oh, that's embarrassing. That, oh boy. I did put a word in here that I did not think I had put in it. I just looked at it and I'm like, oh my God, please tell me I did not use a four-letter word I think I used. And the system says I did. The system says I used a word that I didn't think I used. I'm embarrassed by this one. I'm going to admit it. I'm embarrassed one of these words that are up here. All right, let's see. See, I'm trying to help Sea Chicken out here by trying to find out what's causing the... Oh, wait a minute. I know what it might be. I just remembered what it might be. Um... I just remembered what might be causing this. I thinks I know what it is. I thinks I know what it is. Unfortunately, to fix it is going to be a nightmare. To fix this one is going to be a nightmare, if I remember rightly. It's one of those I pretty much just have to wait and work through. It's one of those issues I'm going to have to wait and work my way through. And there's no way around it until I'm done streaming. I think I know what it is you're putting up with, Sea Chicken. Hello, Rowdy. How are we doing today, my friend? Um, let me think. Is there? Is literally I have to turn the camera off, reset the camera, reload the microphone. Oh. I know what it is. I just remembered what it was. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to List Wits. That's right, it is the afternoon version, so to speak, where we come to you live every Thursday night, every Saturday night, and basically what we do is we basically give away free prizes. As you can see, some of them back here behind me. Wait a minute, let me get this out. This rack here, this filing cabinet here, filled with stuff. This filing cabinet you can't see. Those two racks you can't see. The tables, the filing cabinets, what's behind the filing cabinets. This rack, what's on top of my secondary fridge, you name it. And it's a prize pile galore of things you hopefully enjoy. Oops, I never started the timer back up, did I? Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing the four-letter word, which you see right here. And it is a very simple puzzle. It's basically we're looking for one four-letter word that reads from top to bottom. Each letter is read in order. So if you think it is gift, that would give you gown, iris, fawns, and rate. A legitimate four-letter word, but it is not the specific four-letter word that we are looking for. In addition, right here, this big blue box puzzle is another puzzle that we have. If you can solve that, we have what we call a semi-vault prize, or our puzzle prize. In addition, there is a mystery word out there. I will never say the mystery word on air. If you use the mystery word in chat, chatbot or Alex Trebekbot will catch it, and he will basically announce you're getting one of the larger prizes as well. In addition, for those of you that have never been here before, as you guys can see in the chat, you see me kind of throwing up questions every so often. And basically what it is if you can answer those questions as they are spelt, they are sometimes spelt wrong, I apologize, with only a minor variation, you earn 5 free whammies. If you get enough whammies, you can get a shot at the vault. You can spin the wheel and hope to get a small prize. You can spin the wheel and hope to get more whammies. And eventually what we are going to do is we are going to basically put up our little whammy wall. And what it'll be is basically whammy characters, game show hosts, that type of thing. I haven't figured that out. I thought I had it figured out and I hit a snag. Where you basically get credit for just basically coming in, watching the show, sometimes having fun playing the show. Almost lost my voice on that one. Hopefully, you guys enjoy playing the show. Hopefully, you guys enjoy winning the prizes. That's the key to the whole thing. And like I said, today we've been trying, because we did have a power hit. And when we have a power hit, it kind of screws with the settings on the computer a lot. So so if you guys are hearing a popping in the background like Sea Chicken says he's hearing, I'm going to apologize beforehand. I know there's a fix for it. It just takes a lot of work for me to get it out. And it's basically about 3 steps I have to do. 1, I have to end this show. 2, I have to reset the camera, reset the microphone. 3, I have to go actually run the Gato card for like a quick hit, so that it will reset all the audio. And then I'm going to pray that the popping sound is done. Then I'm going to pray the popping sound is done. But ladies and gentlemen, we have hit the 15-minute timer for this 4-letter word. And unfortunately, nobody got this one. Nobody got this one. So with that, we got to go talk to Chatbot. We got to tell him to ignore the command if anybody tries to use it. But the 4-letter word that we were looking for was, and like I said, I'm going to apologize. I forgot the 4th word was in here. Unfortunately, it is a legitimate 4-letter word. The word we were looking for was skip. Sewn, irks, ions, and rape straight down the middle. Spells S-K-I-P. That is the four-letter word that we were looking for that would have gotten somebody a shot at the vault. Unfortunately, not tonight. So no early shot at the vault. And while we're doing this, I am going to do a little something else here. So bear with me 1 minute, guys, as I jump back over to the prize video, or try to jump over to the prize video. Because, like I said, when my computer crashed out, it kind of screwed up a lot of stuff. I got to admit, it did screw up a lot of stuff. All right. So while we are getting everything back together and in working order, and like I said, the worst part was I didn't catch any of this because I was so far behind. I was trying to get things caught up is basically what I was trying to do. So you guys have to forgive me because, like I said, everything got hosed in the size department as well. Dun, 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 dun. All right. For those of you that have not seen the flight board, this is one of Bubbles' game suggestions. No, the wheel is definitely back, I think. Do I have the wheel on? Yeah, the wheel is definitely back tonight, Yoda, because we are back on our normal schedule. But the general idea of this is you see 12, or you'll see 10 to 11 airports over on the side. All right, Yoda playing it smart. There's nobody around to challenge her tonight. So I was like, why not? Right? Nobody to give her a hard time. Nobody to cause any issues. And let's see. Oh, Yoda. Yoda, the wheel is being cruel. The wheel is definitely being cruel. That is our bankrupt slot. Which means, well, how many did you have? You had 94. Let's see what it does. Oh, it doesn't like a negative number. It does not like a negative number. It is all zeros for Yoda, unfortunately. As Yoda whammies out on the wheel. And like I said, I'm still trying to figure out. You see, Chicken, if there's something else I can turn off to resolve this. I is trying, I promise. Actually, let's try something else. All right, I gotta figure that out. I do have to figure that out. Um, yeah, he's still lurking around in here. Oh, there you go. See, Chicken saying he's not here. Oh, I meant to ask, what happened on Tuesday night and Wednesday night? I haven't been able to watch Nerdy's SCW. Did anything exciting happen or not? I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know if anything if there was like any major title changes or anything of the sort. Bu- 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 bum. Like I said, just bear with me, guys. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, he lost who did he lose it to? Who did he lose it to? That's the question. All right, bear with me, guys. I know normally I talk a little bit more than I am, but this is one of those where it's like it's driving me nuts knowing that I got one other thing I can try. I don't like doing it, but I do have one other possibility. All right, we're gonna try something, Sea Chicken. So let me know. I know this was one other thing I tried. Or no, it's not, because I had the microphone turned off. Duh. All right, one more test. I want to see if I can. They're definitely not liking that. So there is still something. There's still something slightly screwed up. I just have to figure out what it is. I have to figure out what it is. No, when I put the headsets in, you're not likely going to hear me, Yoda. Um, like I said, I hate using a regular show for that purpose, but sometimes I have to do it. Sometimes I actually have to do it. So we're back. We're doing the audio test. See, the problem is I really want to turn on the Twitch channel to see if I can hear it. See, I'm not hearing the popping anywhere. I don't know what it is. Oh, see, chicken, I'll tell you what. No sound, huh? All right, we're just going to do this Marceau style. We're just... So how does that work? So I'm out of ideas though, because like I said, I've checked everything I can think of, other than all right. I'm gonna flip over to a different screen real quick, so bear with me. Yeah, I know it's a totally blank screen, and this is one. This is definitely a screwball night. This is definitely a screwball night tonight. Like I said, yeah, I know it's from the power hit. I know that's what did it. Because the only other thing I can figure is I've got to turn the camera off, and I don't. All right, we're gonna turn the camera off for a little bit. So, see, chicken, you're gonna have to tell me if you still hear it now. So you guys don't get to put up with my pretty face for a while. You guys don't get to put up with my pretty face. That's all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, it is time to jump over to the list tonight. And I'm going to admit these are kind of some weak list ones. I'm going to admit this in a heartbeat. Just because I didn't like them. I didn't like them, but they were out there and I kind of needed to use them. Hello, Soaking Uniform. How are we doing today, my friend? All right, we'll try. So let me know if it's still doing it, Sea Chicken. You should be able to hear me. I just need to know if turning the camera off is part of the problem. Like I said, I know that fixed it once before. But I don't remember what I actually did after I fixed it to keep it fixed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, it is time for the list. And give me 1 minute while I get some numbers written down here. And like I said, I'm going to admit, I am honestly going to admit, for a Thursday night move, this is probably a very, very weak list to work with. I'm going to confess, I had a few choices, and I think I just picked wrong for the most part. When I decided to go with this. So, for list number 1 of the evening, providing I can get everything back up where I had it, we are looking for... No, what it is basically the microphone on the camera and the microphone on the microphone. So you're still hearing it even with the camera off. Okay. All right, so you're still hearing it with the camera off. Wow, that hurt what hurt your ears? You lost me, Yoda. You lost me on that one. Oh, there was a loud pop on that one. So there was a loud. Okay. No, it was basically I turned the microphone off and back on, or the camera off and on, because that fixed it last time. But apparently that did not do it this time. Hello, Lilani. How are we doing? Oh, as I turned it back on. Yeah, it does that when I turn it on. So I was hoping that fixed it. But apparently not. Whoop, get back to the right window. You got dingbat. I can't hit any buttons tonight. I cannot hit any buttons correctly tonight. Bell bottoms are definitely on the list. Nope, no cone bras, Aaron. Although they would have counted because they were a fad for a while. I'm going to say that a few of these you're going to have to really think about, because I will say some of these are not so well known. Hello, Jax. How are we doing? Yeah, like I said, if my Gato card was on, I would say that did it. But my Gato card is off. That was like one of the first things I turned off. Your screen, what? I'm having all sorts of technical issues tonight. I really am. Because Lethal was having the same problem. I want to say it's going to take a few refreshes, Jax, because Lethal had the same issue, and I've got no idea what it is. Like I said, we took a power hit at the house, and it is screwed with something. Because like I said, Lethal said he had it. He would get it, it would drop. It would get it, it would drop. And for whatever reason, it was like after about the fourth or fifth one, it worked with no problem. So I'm blaming electricity. I'm blaming the electricity. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. For those of you that have just joined us, we're blaming Beijing too. Yeah, I'll blame Beijing as well. I'll blame Beijing in a heartbeat. Oh, I want to apologize, guys. I did not get the packages out this week. We actually did some house repairs. So we actually had to repair 2 items in the bathroom, 1 in the kitchen. Got the lawnmower fixed. It won't let you in 720. Okay, that's totally weird. Because that is totally weird. Like I said, it's been technical glitches galore tonight, apparently. It's been technical glitches all over the place. Like I said, because I know Sea Chicken says he's hearing the popping on the microphone again, and I can't get it to come up when I'm listening to it. Yoda doesn't hear it. So if you guys are hearing it popping, let me know, because I'm running out of fixes. I am completely running out of fixes. Because I know Nerdy said he's heard it before, and I didn't hear it, and it took hours and hours of Zen and me flipping every damn flag I could find in Streamlabs, in the camera, in the microphone settings. Because it was funny, it was like one of the things I had done was I'd actually turn the microphone down so it could only get noise from like within a 6-inch radius. And it was, I'm running out of ideas. The Zoot Suit is definitely in there. Nerdy on the board with number 5. One of these is like really easy. I'm gonna say, actually, I'm gonna say 2 of these should be really easy. Think fads. Think stuff that basically went out of style. as an example, zoot suits are from the 1950, well, 1930s, kind of. Oh, sea chicken taking one of my easy ones. So what happened? So nerdy, give me a rundown. Tie-dyes, definitely in there. I only put paisley ties, but it's supposed to be the same thing. So nerdy, give me a rundown on what happened on Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah, I put paisley ties. It's supposed to be paisley tie-dyes. And for some reason, dyes I missed out on. Yeah, wallet chains are still in. Wallet chains are still in. So I didn't count them as a fad. I didn't count them as a fad. Yeah, it's like, it's killing me that I can't stay up late enough to watch it anymore. So it's like if I'm lucky when I go to bed, I've got it on the on the tablet before I go to sleep. But it was like Tuesday night and Wednesday night, I'm like, dude, I'm just in bed, I'm out. I was in bed and I was zoned completely. Oh, go-go boots would have been perfect to put on here. Oh, how did I not think of go-go boots? Now, you got to remember, Aaron, where I got paisley ties, that's supposed to actually say tie-dye. That's supposed to say paisley tie-dyes. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Listwits. We are the only live interactive game show where you guys can actually win prizes. Nehru jackets definitely made my cut. Nehru jackets were only in for what, maybe 2 years. Maybe 2 years, and they just kind of like every so often you'll see somebody wearing them, and it's like, really, no. The one I'm gonna say is really going to be the tough one is number 6 or number 8. I'm gonna say number 6 or number 8. Now, to let you guys know, there is no rule about duplicates on this one. There is no rule about duplicates on this one. So, for instance, you've got jackets up there. There may be another jacket. There's suits up there. There may be another suit. Parachute pants. And God knows I am so glad my mom didn't listen to me when I said I wanted a pair of parachute pants when I was in high school. Basically, parachute pants came out, hit the market in about 1985, and lasted pretty much till 1986. Or maybe 87. And the weird thing was, everybody wore them. Damn you, MC Hammer. That's the man that made parachute pants kind of like the in thing at the time. No, mustaches do not count as fads. Mustaches do not count as fads. Because the stash is forever. The stash is forever. So yeah, guys, like I said, Sea Chicken said he was hearing some popping. Let me know if you guys are hearing it. In the early 90s? Maybe. Oh, hot pants. So here's the best thing is, I'm seeing all these items come up and I'm thinking, yep, that was a good fad back in the 60s. That was one in the 80s. The pattern, what were they? Pattern leotards. the what were they? The leopard pattern leotards. Would a sweater vest count as a fad though? Because I still see people wearing them on occasion. No, I'll take that back. We'll call that a fad, definitely. Jumpsuits for men. No. Never. If we're going to call them clothing fads, we got to call them what they are, nerdy. They're oogly booglies. Leg warmers. Now here's the question. How many of you girls actually wore leg warmers when you were younger? I just want to know. Leg warmers were not a guy thing. They were always a girl thing. And you know who to thank for sweatbands and leotards, don't you, Jax? Olivia Newton-John. She did, what was it? Xanadu. There was one other one. Nah, white gloves wouldn't count as. I don't think white gloves count as a fad, Aaron, because they're more of a practical use. So it was Olivia Newton-John and Flashdance, right? I'm trying to remember, was it Flashdance or Footloose that had the leg warm, made the leotards and the sweatband thing? Which one had Aaron Gray in it? Somebody help me out. Yeah, Let's Get Physical. That's the one I was trying to think of for Olivia Newton-John. Thank you, Sea Chicken. But yeah, Flashdance. It was literally, and I remember this because I think I was in junior high when Flashdance came out. I think. I can't remember which year. And you'd see the high school girls literally wearing leotards and t-shirts like that going to high school. And it was kind of like, and you think there's no clothing see, I can never remember. Was it Dirty Dancing? I want to say it was Footloose. But I'm not sure. And it was literally, that's all the girls would wear to high school. Were t-shirts, leotards, and leg warmers. And it was like, I hadn't reached puberty yet. So it's kind of like, really? You're going to school looking that shiny? Because that was our thing, was shinies. And it's like, how little did I know when I grew up, right? And the worst thing was, there was, and I'm going to admit to this, there was a cheerleader in our junior high school that did that a lot. And I never knew she was actually into me at the time. And apparently she was. I didn't find out till like 3 years later when I happened to run into her at another school. And she was very honest about it. And it was like, it wasn't a joke. And it was like, damn, I just didn't grow up fast enough. I didn't grow up fast enough in time. Wait. Oh, wait, I don't have the white collar shirts here. I actually do still have some white collar shirts somewhere. And nobody believes me, though, when I tell you guys this. But the cheerleader that I'm referring to, actually, when she went to the University of Mississippi, that's where she went, she actually ended up being in a Playboy pictorial for girls of the Southeastern Conference. And it was like, by the time I had seen this, I had finally grown up, and it's like, damn it, I was an idiot as a kid. I really, really was. Because she looked good at the time. She really did. And it was just like, duh, what were you thinking? And I'm thinking, I'm a boy in eighth grade, ninth grade, and I just hadn't reached that point yet. The little black box. No, little black box is definitely not up there, Yoda. I know what you were going for. I know what you were going for. All right, so we are still looking for, ladies and gentlemen, 4 more clothing fads. And like I said, one of them I would have thought is pretty easy, but I haven't seen it yet. There's one more on here I would definitely say is very easy. At least I think it is. Providing we think of it as a fad and not just something kids wear today. Oh, the black. Oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. And I don't know why Twitch is doing this, but they are removing the. Like I said, I think part. Hello, Jelly. Where have you been, my friend? And South, what's good? I do know Twitch is making some changes. I actually got the email from Twitch yesterday. And unfortunately, they're going to be bringing back ads even if you are Twitch Prime or Amazon Prime / Twitch Prime. And I think there's a couple of other changes they're doing. One is I think the ads are going to be a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? Bypassable? I think. Like I said, it was something I was reading. So it'll be more of a pop-up ad on streams than... Ah, Jax! You were the first person to use that word. Nobody said miniskirts. Nobody said miniskirt. I'm like, that's the easiest one up there. That's the first time miniskirts actually came up. I love a girl in a miniskirt too. I just don't know how to say it in public that often. Or I have the feminist police come after me. But yeah, miniskirts were actually considered a fad more than an actual clothing accessory, which I always thought was stupid. I always thought it was stupid. There is no girl, well, I won't say no girl, but miniskirts look good on almost any lady. I don't care who you are. The who? South, we're looking for clothing fads, not trendsetters. Alright, so we are down to 3. And Aaron, I will tell you, I'm going to tell you, Aaron, you were close on one early, but we're looking for a specific fad. You were close on one early. So we'll tell you that. Oh, never mind. Never mind. My bad. You got to remember, South, the problem is that the whammies only work on the Twitch side. The whammies only work on the Twitch side. So yeah, I'm reading the notes, and it's basically Twitch is bringing back ads even if you are a Prime user. And I'm like, really? Why? And it's like, I don't get that one. So I'm hoping the rumor is true. And again, it's only a rumor. Uh, well, no, I actually say I hope it's not a rumor. But it's, from what I've been told, it's along the lines of, you know how when you do YouTube, they'll have the intro ad, and then occasionally you'll get the ribbon ad. The rumor is that they're going to do the ads so they're pop-ups, so to speak, over the videos. Max Headroom t-shirts. I had one of those. I really wish I had one. I really wish I had another one, to be honest with you. I like Max Headroom. So I'm hoping the ads they do aren't overly intrusive. You're gonna get out of his pocket? uh, there are just too many ways to take that one. There are too many ways to take that one. But yeah, it says there are more changes coming. And I'm really worried Twitch is going to revert to the YouTube format with the ads and stuff. But I'm willing to give them a chance. I know they're I know they said they're getting rid of communities. I think there's implying they're going to get rid of IRL. As a category. That one's just a rumor. So as you guys noticed, we haven't used IRL for our category in forever. It's always been Trivia 101 because at least that makes a little more sense for us. And like I said, I know people were having problems with the 720 360 stuff. And the funny thing was, I was telling people if to lower it down to 360 or 480 because it's actually usually gives you better latency numbers. For instance, I know I did catch part of Nerdy's Comic Vault show yesterday, and I've gotten used to this on Nerdy, where it's basically he'll crack a joke, I'll throw a punchline out, the punchline won't show up for like 20 or 30 seconds, and then he's kind of like, okay, whatever. And I finally went in and looked, and it was like, my latency, and I know Nerdy doesn't live too far from me, it was like 7 seconds on the maximum production side. And I dropped it down to the 480, and it was like, it dropped to like a second on latency. Or when I'm watching Zero Grav, and I'm usually sitting about 5 seconds, and then it'll drop down to a second. And I'm like, I know it's not just me. I know it's not just me. So, if you guys get the error 4000 network error, let me know what you guys have for your resolution. Because I'm gonna do some camera tweaking to try to see if I can make 480 as good as the 720s. Because usually 480 doesn't affect the camera too much, but we'll have to see. So see, I'm assuming it's still doing the popping on you. No, he was not in a mini, he was in a mini maxi. That's what I called it. Well, like I said, nerd, I said when I started this one, this is one of those lists I just kind of wanted to get rid of. All right, so nerdy. I know when I first started having this problem, I know you were catching it. Is it popping on you while I'm broadcasting tonight or not? But yeah, this is, like I said, this was a list I just kind of wanted to get rid of. When I put it together, I liked it. And then after I got done with it, it's like, I wasn't so much a fan of it. The second time, and like I said, it's basically buyer's remorse. Buyer's remorse, or creator's remorse on this one. See, with a mini skirt. All right, so let's see. I will tell. Let's see. There it was again. All right, I'm gonna have to play with it probably tomorrow. And when I get done bowling, I just do some dumb stream and not do anything with it. Like I said, probably what I think what I have to do is I got to go in and reset the Gato card. If it's not the camera and it's not the microphone, I'm thinking it's got to be the. I'm thinking it's got to be the Gato card, even though I've got it turned off. Yeah, I got it, South. Like I said, if I use it, it won't be for a while. Because most of my category trivia games are filled up right now. And I've still got like a 30 million, well, I won't say 30 million, but I got a lot of questions that are like still categorized that I do want to work my way through. I'm not going to tell you guys where I got them from because that would be making it a little too easy. Alright, I will tell you guys with 40 seconds left. Number 4 is related to number 5. Number 4 is kind of related to number 5. It's the same era. Number 6 is more along the lines of when Jax went with the go-go boots. And number 8 is the same clothing type as number 9. So we'll give you guys a couple of small hints. See, I'm still thinking it's something Twitch has done. I'm still thinking it's something Twitch has done. I don't know what. Alright, so what we'll do is we're going to put this on for about 4 more minutes. Just to do it. Yeah, Nerdy is still here, Jax. Glass breaking. There is nothing in here that sounds like glass breaking. So I'm not sure what's causing the extra sound effects. I've got no clue what's causing the extra sound effects tonight. This has got me interested because I want to know what's going on. I want to know what's going on. Like I said, I had to fight when I first started, and a single power outage should not have done this to my computer. Oh, Nerdy looks smoking in anything, Jax. He's my boy crush. As long as he's not in the Mike Brady outfit. I'm not into Mike Brady. I know that sounds mean to say. But yeah, Mike Brady doesn't do it for me. But he does it for everybody else, so I can put up with it. I can put up with it. I'm trying to figure out what the glass breaking sound was. Because I haven't done anything with the camera. I haven't changed the microphone in a while. Yeah, I think what I'll have to do is I'll have to run one, like one of those. I'll have to run the 8-bit theater thing for one quick thing. Yeah, the only thing you guys should possibly be hearing is either the fan running or me tapping the damn Riddler cane. I'm trying to think of what else it might be. Let's try something. Let's try one more thing. I'm wondering, because I was trying to do a little stuff beforehand. Let me look. This I know what's left to check. No, I've got everything else off, Jax. I've got the audio on the camera is off. Because that's what it was last time. Last time it was I'd forgotten to turn the camera audio off. No, I've got to have the music on in the background to keep me sane, South. But I think it might be the Groove software. It might be the Groove software. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so with that, we have 3 items that nobody got the clothing fast for. Now, like I said, number 5 is kind of related to number 4 because it was in the same era. Back in the 20s and 30s, guys wore zoot suits. Well, while the guys were wearing the zoot suits, the girls were wearing what were called flappers or flapper dresses. And it was literally when they would dance, the dress it would literally make a flapping sound. And that's where the term actually came from, was flappers. Number 6, I figured number 6 was going to be the hard. I'm going to admit 6 and 8 I figured were going to be the 2 hardest ones. Number 6 are what are known as saddle shoes. Now, if you've never seen a saddle shoe, don't ask me how these things became an in thing for a while. They are ugly as can be. I swear, they're ugly. They're horrible. And number 8 are what they call stirrup pants. Now, you can think of them along the lines of the denim jeans, but they're not denim. Think of them more as leather cowboy pants. And again, Whoever came up with this idea and managed to paw it off on the public, I have no clue. But think of them as they're sort of very loose in the leg leather pants. And it got its name because it was designed for it's always been pictured as being on cowboys. Yeah, kind of like chaps. And it was basically, there was enough room in the leg and the crotch so that when they put their one foot in the saddle horn and stepped over, they weren't chafing almost instantly. But whoever managed to pawn those off on the public, which they were, I want to say, in the late 60s? I'm trying to think. Was it late 60s or late 70s? Whoever pawned them off was either a marketing genius or just suckered everybody in. Plain and simple. All right, so we have, ladies and gentlemen, 3 that we have to hope do not have a small prize behind them and do not have a vault shot behind them. So let's get rid of the 3 that nobody got. Let's get rid of these ugly saddle shoes. All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. No lost prizes yet. Number 8, the stirrup pants. No prize. So all we're hoping for, ladies and gentlemen, is there is nothing under the flapper. And yes, I said it that way just because we're going to leave it to your imagination how to run with that one. And our flapper comes up empty. All right, so that means, ladies and gentlemen, that Yoda, Sea Chicken, Nerdy, or Jax will be getting a shot at the vault, and we'll have a choice of a small prize or a token. And we are going to start with Jax and Yoda had the most. So we're going to start with the tie-dyes. Is the Paisley tie-dyes our winning slot? It is not our winning slot. And since Yoda just gave me so many bad memories because she got it right, because I don't want to see another man in parachute pants in my life again. I'm talking to you, MC Hammer. It is not under the parachute pants. All right, so that means Jax has 1, Sea Chicken 1. No, Sea Chicken's got 2, so we got to do one of Sea Chicken's. Sea Chicken had the Naylor jacket and the poodle skirts. That's the one he stole from Aaron, because Aaron had actually said puffball skirts, but that we were going for a very specific fad on that. So we're going to go with the Naylor jacket. Oh, it is not behind the Naylor jacket. So that means there's a 1 in 4 chance for everybody. And we are going to start with what I did have as a kid. I actually did have a pair of bell bottoms. I actually had a couple of pairs. Is bell bottoms our winning slot? There's the prize. So Yoda getting the prize slot. So Yoda, you got a decision to make. Do you want one of the tokens? You have no sound. It's got to be Twitch. It's got to be Twitch. Because it's like, all right, one person with no sound. And Sea Chicken getting the consistent popping. Yoda getting an occasional pop. All right, Yoda says that she wants one of the tokens. So we put Yoda on the board. I gotta erase this again somehow. So Yoda has 1. And right now, again, Red Walrus is still sitting at 4. Red is still sitting at 4, so you guys just have to keep Red from winning any more lists. turn our attention to sea chicken and the non-mini poodle skirt. Is it the poodle skirt? It is not the poodle skirt. And that leaves the vault shot to either Jax or Nerdy. Ladies and gentlemen, is it the zoot suit? Is it the mini skirt? The correct answer is, it is the mini skirt. And that means Jax will be getting a shot at the vault. I will tell you, put the word V in front of it, Nerdy. Whatever your answer is, put the word V in front of it. I do not, because this question comes up a lot. Ironically, I think it's like the first question in the file, or the second question in the file. And it literally keeps coming back. Alright, so, hey, if you get it, it's going to be easy, because I still got your box over there. It's got room for more stuff in. Well, oh crap. It doesn't have room for the vault prize in it. But we'll figure that out. We will figure that one out. I'm thinking it's Twitch. I'm honestly thinking it's Twitch. I don't know why. And it, well, no, I won't say that either, because I did have an OBS issue. I did have an OBS issue earlier. All right, so bear with me, Jax. But yeah, I am leaning towards it being Twitch being a pain in the butt right now. Now, knowing my luck, Twitch will prove me wrong and say, nope, it's not us. But I don't know why it's basically saying you got to watch it at 480 or less. Because normally 720 works just fine. Other than the delay in the chat. That's what I was telling you, Nerdy. The bot is very particular. In terms of the answers. Oops. I do have to go in and I do have to... No. Like I said, it's a combination of things, Sea Chicken. It's basically, I've had people say they can't watch it at 720 because then it errors out. And then I kind of realized I did have OBS kind of crap out on me earlier. But I don't know if that's a restream issue. Because I didn't drop in because I didn't drop in on Twisted Stream today, so I don't know what his was sounding like. Give me a minute. I'm checking something. Because Nerdy never asked for anything, South. Alright, come on, computer. Yeah, see, OBS is being a pain in the butt now again. It might be OBS. I'm hoping it did not just get hung. Now OBS was giving me issues earlier, and right now it is being. I can't even do that right now. The settings won't change, so it's my settings window is kind of stuck. So I'll work on that later. I will work on that later. Like I said, I know one of the possible fixes if it's on my end. Um, I just have to run like a dummy stream on the Gato card and then turn it all off. Oh, I love Streamlabs OBS, but it's being a problem child right now. All right, so with that, Jax, we get to pick one of the rows we're going to remove an incorrect number from. I mean, if you want to give the guess to Yoda, please feel free. So Yoda, Jax is giving you her vault number combination. Yeah. All right, OBS, behave, damn it. It's like doing 30 million things on my OBS stream, and I don't know what it's doing right now. All right, Yoda says we're going to remove a number from row 2. So coming out of row 2 is another 2. All right, Yoda. So we know that the second number cannot be a 2, a 5, or a 7. So Yoda, what 4-digit number do you think is opening the vault tonight? All right, Yoda says the combination is 9, 8, 6, 7. We plug that into the computer. We press the red bar, and we hear. It is not 9867. And Show, pulling a Yoda earlier. Believe it or not, Show, you guys weren't here. Yoda actually did it the first time, and she whammied out. It basically offered on her. All right, Show, we are going to spin the wheel for you. And it is the no prize for Show. It came close to the one-player game. It came very close to the one-player game, but not quite. So Show not getting anything out of the wheel tonight. All right. And with that, we are going to jump back over to a 4-letter word. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do another 4-letter word for the evening. like I said, I think I'm only going to do two four-letter words in the list because Bubbles has got dinner ready and she kind of mad at me for missing most of dinner yesterday. And I do want to do like a reset on the computer stuff and work on it tonight to see if I can fix it and pray. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to set the timer to our 15-minute window. And now, little French lady, you know it's not going to do you any good guess until I actually tell the to spin. Let's see. You do first the whammies command to see how many whammies you have. If you got 50 and the timer is not up on the wheel, you just basically put exclamation wheel. We stop the game, whatever we're doing, and we do a wheel spin. You guys gotta be a little more patient, Allie. I haven't even told the bot to do it. All right, ladies and see, I put Allie's guess in there, and I didn't mean to. Oh, come on, computer. It may actually be my computer. Now that I'm having so many problems here. Like I said, I did have the issue with the boot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are looking for the four-letter word, and the guesses start now. So again, all you got to do, ladies and gentlemen, is come up with that four-letter word that is right there. You read it from top to bottom. If you can get that four-letter word, you will be getting a shot at the vault tonight. And like I said, I think this is all we're gonna do tonight because I do think I've got to reset the computer because it is running drastically, horribly slow at the moment now. And like I said, I think what happened is the power hit basically put it into a screwy what do you call it? Protected startup. So I may actually have to do a full reboot on the machine. And then I got to go in and work on Streamlabs and see if I can figure out what I'm missing on the audio flip. So yeah, it feels weird doing the stream at an off hour and not doing a completely proper show tonight. I will admit that. Hopefully, I will get everything right. All right, so again, just so you guys know, right now the question bot's giving you 5 whammies per question, I think. What I am going to do at some point is I am going to put together a page of the game show logos, and it's one of those where if you've been in long enough and you don't spend all your whammies, what we're going to do is we're going to basically put the logos on a separate slideshow, and we're going to come up with a cartoonish you, and I think I'm going to bug Freddy for this, to be honest. So that your cartoon character will be on the stage of the show. So, for instance, Nerdy wanted, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? So I'm just going to put the logo up there, and then still Freddy to see if he can do a nerdy character for me. Or I can steal it out of his video, but I hate doing that because I feel like it's cheating. And then put the character there, and that'll be our level 1. And then level 2, we'll put like We're gonna put like a prize on there, and then level 3 would be like a glowing thing sort of thing. Like I said, if you guys have seen Zero Graph Theater, you guys will see what I'm trying to work towards. Ow! And that's what we're aiming for. That's what we're aiming for. But yeah, I'm staring at the computer, and because I know Bubbles had problems this morning too. I do know Bubbles had problems this morning. So it may all be related. I'm going to lay odds it's all related. So again, ladies and gentlemen, to wrap things up, we're going to do the four-letter word today. And what we are looking for is this four-letter word right here that goes right down the center. And it reads from top to bottom. Each letter completes the appropriate word going across. Each word completes. So, for instance, we had sign. That would give us list, sire, Meg, and snoo. I know he was doing sign language, but I'm just using that one. All right, Yoda, have yourself a good one. Tell Paige I do plan on getting the packages out this weekend. Like I said, I just didn't do it this weekend or this week, because of all the house repairs, which kind of ate into my planned budget. But yeah, I'm definitely planning on getting everything out Saturday, as much as I can Saturday. I actually, like I said, I went out. I bought about 12 boxes. So a lot of the stuff that's up here, 12 smaller boxes. So a lot of the stuff that's up there is going to be getting packaged up. The ones that I have sitting out that I can't afford to send, which is Yoda, the Nerd Crate, and Twisted, that will definitely be going out. Right now, Nerdy, there's only two ways to spend. One is exclamation wheel, and that's on a timer though, so it's only eligible to do about every 30 minutes. The other one that nobody uses anymore is exclamation vault. It's 50 points for a wheel spin. I think it's 90 points for the vault, or 90 whammies for the vault. And like I said, what I'm planning on doing is, and again, that's where that game show and those cartoon characters are going to come into play. Is if you don't spend them on the wheels or the vaults, I got to come up with a number based on what we have, and I think it'll be 500, 1,000, and 1,500. I think, to do the levels, to do the graphics. So it's basically, and the reason I have it so low is because a lot of people basically give away like 10 points per minute watched. Ours is tight. It is literally, what is ours? Ours is, bum, 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 bum. 5 on a raid, 1 for a follow, 50 for a sub, 2 for a host, and I can't remember what my settings are per minute. I would actually have to go look that one up. So for the moment, for instance, Angela Law has 257, and I think, let's see, Root has 587, Shy has 310. Little French lady is on YouTube, so she's not earning any at the moment. But on the Twitch side, she has 230. So it's like, unless she's got the mini skirt, right, show? So for and we'll use Jax at the moment. She's got 168 whammies because she doesn't spend them on. She hasn't spent them on the wheel. She hasn't spent them for a vault shot. So let's say she gets up to the. And again, I'm I'm going with 500, but I may drop that a little because of how we have it. Because the only other person I think that is close right now is Gunner. Gunner has 364. Let's see. South, you have 98 because most of the time when you watch, you're watching on YouTube. Because I only have you listed as 12 hours of total viewing time, which is weird. No, actually, that'd be right because Jax has done cheers, follows, and hosts and raids. I know Jax has done a bunch of them. I don't remember what it is for bits spent or any of that. Like I said, because again, I don't have the numbers up in front of me. I would actually have to go get on Streamlabs to see what those are. Um, but yeah, I want to say it's 1 point for every 10 minutes you watch. So, like I said, so right now the only two ways to spend it are on the wheel and the vault. Those are the only two ways to spend it on the wheel and the vault. Um, and like I said, what I want to do is, because you guys have seen the graphic that goes around the board, that is strictly for donators and subscribers. So if somebody donates or they subscribe, I actually put their name on one of the panels, the Press Your Luck squares. Let's see, that would be, let's see, I know Jax is in there, Gunner's in there, Nerdy's in there, Yoda's in there, Zio, Slick Daddy, and I'm trying to remember who else. I think that's it at the moment. I think that's it at the moment. So they're automatically going when I get the game board, the logo board done or started. They're automatically going to get one spot in there. And then what it'll be is, and again, I've got to work on the numbers. So let's just say you spend 200, you have 250 whammies, and I'll use 250 for the baseline. You basically spend the whammies there. We actually give you a game show of your choosing, and we're going to put it like a character there that's going to represent you. And like I said, this is where I'm going to bug Freddy to see if I can borrow some of his characters for it. And so, for instance, and I'll use Nerdy because Nerdy's already got one, or let's use Jax because Jax is already locked in. So let's say Jax wants Wheel of Fortune. We'll put up a Wheel of Fortune scene, so to speak, and we'll have a cartoon character on that scene, and that would be the base 250. So, and most likely it would be, in that case, it would literally be the backdrop or the logo in the background, and that's it. And then if she spent 500, then we would add something to it, such as we'd put the layout of the Wheel of Fortune wheel on there. So it actually looks like the set, or we try to make it look like the set. And if she went for the full 1,000, then we would stick some like super prize car or some super prize on that. So it might be a car, it might look like a pile of money, a treasure chest, um, something different. Something different. And like I said, it's just something that I thought about doing a while ago because again, I hate streamers that say spend Spend your points and I'll follow you on Twitch or Twitter. Spend your points, I'll follow you on YouTube. If they're good streamers, I'm going to follow them anyway. Whereas doing something on stream where your name is permanently on stream just feels a little special. It feels right. So yeah, like I said, my goal is to bug Freddy for some of his cartoon characters if he will let me borrow them. If not, I'll have to come up with something to design on my own for it. And God knows I am a horrible artist. So that will be interesting to say the least. That will be interesting to say the least. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to about a minute left and nobody's gotten the 4-letter word. Let's see if anybody's been close. I don't think anybody's actually been close on this one yet. Soil, sort, spot, soup, salt, silk, salt, malt. No, I'm going to tell you guys, nobody's been close on this one yet. Surprisingly, nobody's been close on this one. And like I said, guys, I'm going to apologize. It's going to be a short stream tonight. Like I said, Bubbles has dinner ready. Now, it's one of those things, South, where once in a while the trivia questions that run up and down the chat kind of take precedence, because at least they know they're getting some whammies out of those. And nobody getting the 4-letter word of the evening. And we did 2 of them. We didn't get either of them tonight. All right, so let me get this closed out. Ladies and gentlemen, the 4-letter word of the second 4-letter word game was, and I think silk was the closest. Silk was the closest to this one. The actual word we were looking for was folk. F-O-L-K. We had lift, core, male, and skew. So folk was the 4-letter word that we were looking for this evening. All right, guys, like I said, this is going to be a short night tonight. I feel bad for it being a short night tonight. It's just the way it goes at times. Like I said, I know Bubbles has got dinner ready, and I have to take care of it. Hey, Toon, how are we doing? No, we're actually wrapping it up early this evening, Toon. We're actually wrapping it up early tonight. I got a lot to do. I got a lot to fix. Like I said, I'm going to do a full PC reset. And tomorrow, after I get out of the bowling alley, I'll probably come in. I'll try to get this thing working off the Gato card first. And then once I run the Gato card, I'll try a regular stream. So, Sea Chicken, if you are here, we'll probably test the OBS stuff tomorrow night late. If you want to help me test it and see if we got any problems with it, with the audio again. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, tonight, an early night, we're going to cut things out. For those of you that are here, yeah, like I said, that I am not happy with the fact that Twitch is getting back into the ad business. I'm not, if they don't do what I'm hoping they're doing. And like I said, and it's only a rumor, so do not take this as gospel. I am not saying it's going to happen. Is supposedly, even though the Twitch primers are going to be getting hit with ads again, the rumor is they will be closable ads. And we've been having that problem. And I don't know what it's going to take to fix that one. The 400 thing, Toon, is basically the pixelation. You pretty much have to drop it to 480 right now to keep it up. and and I'm hoping by Saturday this is all fixed. I am truly hoping by Saturday we get this all fixed, um, because this has been a nightmare of a problem. So with that, guys, we are going to wish you guys a very good night, and we will see you guys on Saturday, hopefully with a stream that's in better shape than tonight's was. Yeah, drop the resolution to 480 tune, and the 4000 format error should go away. Um, and like I said, I'm going to work on it. I'm going to see if I can figure out what's going on. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that were able to enjoy the show, thank you for joining us, and we will see you guys on Saturday.